Hey dolls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am millionairessmama Valencia Morton. So today we're going over part two of my three-part series for you guys, all about my experience at the EYL Earn Your Leisure tour or experience, whatever you want to call it. Okay. The tour was great. If you took part of my my part one, and you've also followed me on the gram at millionairessmama, then you know your girl was having the best time. I'm a single mom. I don't get out much for many things. So I'm very, very selective with the things that I do attend because I don't have a whole bunch of free time like that. I'm picky when it comes to things I attend and also things I spend money on. I think that if you're a single mom or just a mom in general, you feel me on that, okay? Because time and money is very precious, especially when you have little ones, okay? So in part one, we covered a lot. In part two, I wanted to discuss the importance of networking and kind of having opportunities. So especially coming into 2020, we want to learn to be less like this and more like this. You're going to receive more when you're open to receive information, money, okay, connections. You can't have closed fists, have a closed mind, be closed off when that happens. And one of my girls who I met at the EYL tour was like, you don't know this, but I'm actually an introvert. I said, well, girl, I ain't surprised because there are a lot of people, influencers, coaches, and other people that EYL tour too who were introverts. Even some of the big people you could tell were introverts. But you have to be in the space if you want to impact your life. So despite if you are an introvert or an extrovert or an omnivert, I don't know, maybe like we're a mix of both. Does that make sense? I made up a word. I like doing that. So welcome to me. Okay. Then, it's okay. Don't feel that, oh, well, the EYL tour, Valencia did it big because she's super social. Not at all. Not at all. Now, don't get it twisted. I am very likable. And I have never met a stranger. Like, I can talk. I have the gift of gab. I can talk and I can form, conversations and, pretty easily. That's just my personality. And that's cool. That's straight, whatever. But I wasn't always this way. I discovered to a certain level, you have to get out of your comfort zone in order to be at a space that you want to be in life. You're not going to, one of my girlfriends had posted up like a quote, if you will, and it was saying, don't talk about your love life, your money, like all these things in your life, the major parts of your life. And it was kind of saying to keep things closed up. And I'm like, well, if you keep it closed up, then how can you work through your issues in your relationship? How can you, how do you know when to seek help? Do you seek help? If you don't seek help, then what are you even doing in the relationship? Or, how can you discover how to make more money if you're not talking about what you do have and what you want to do with it? So we have to kind of get out here, but do it to your comfort zone. I had a friend when I went to FinCon, my shirt on. I love FinCon shirts. When I went to FinCon, who was like, she came for the day, like workshop and activities, but she was like, okay, I've done the activities. I'm going to bounce out. And I was like, what? Why? She was like, you know why? Like, I'm an introvert. I need time to go sit and be to myself. And I said, okay, cool, girl. And that's you go and recharge somewhere, right? You go and recharge and you come back, right? No one said you had to be glued to a networking event the whole entirety of it. You go in there with your business cards or your Instagram ready, whatever the case may be. You go in there and it's to win it. You go take a chill break by yourself in the corner, regroup yourself, and come on back, But the networking at EYL was huge. Again, I said it somewhere, maybe in the first video, I don't know. But when I first purchased it, the VIP tickets, I was like, to the cost. But now that I've gone through the experience, I would have paid several $1,000s had I known. It would have been on a payment plan, but I would have paid it. Okay. Okay. I would have paid it because there was so much value built in. And I want to venture to say the guys of EYL probably didn't even realize. They knew it would be impactful, but they probably didn't realize it would impact so many so deeply at our core. And so when you hear me kind of talking about the EYL tour, and whatever, I'm not an affiliate of theirs. They don't know me like that. It's nothing like that. I'm simply a person. I'm a financial coach for single moms. I'm the mom's money coach. And so I seek to always find ways to empower us and find ways to further us. So when I go to events that are doing that, I'm going to speak at it, speak about it, and speak about it a lot to reach multiple platforms, to reach multiple groups of people. I want you all to hear when I like something. Okay, because that means something. Okay, it means something. So networking and the importance of just being in the room with people who are just moving differently and vibrating on a different kind of level was is hugely impactful. What I took away from it is you have to live your life for how it currently is, but make sure that you're doing things to, aspire. You're really doing things that put yourself on the path to what you want to do in the future. You must always, if you want to be a multi-millionaire, that must be your mindset. And so when I went into the networking, I didn't go in starstruck. People that were there, while they're big giants in their fields, they're just people, right? Some are just men, just women, just moms, just dads. No one at their core is, any different. We all bleed red. We're all, we're all human beings, right? So you can't like yourself get psyched out or like fangirl or fanboy too much, even though you're excited, right? And we heard some very impactful stories of some people whose life was changed from people they had met at the EYL tour, people who had impacted their lives when they listened to the podcast episode of theirs. And that was really just powerful to hear that as well. But, with that networking, I have made long-lasting friendships, but also long-lasting business opportunities that I would not have made. I literally, okay, so I spoke at Google in Austin in May. I also spoke at Mom 2 Summit in May. I went to FinCon in the fall, and I went to the EYL tour. That is the entirety of my social life. Okay? I'm not doing a girls' weekend somewhere or going out with my girlfriends and doing brunch. That's not my life, and that's okay, right? So I really do store up myself for these events, right? And so that being said, the EYL tour in itself, really, I could have just done that for the whole year. Like I really could have. All the networking that I got packed into those 2 days and what it's going to, and the seeds that were sown, are really going to, as the years progress, impact my life. So if you're tired of hearing me talk about the EYL tour or the Earn Your Leisure podcast, sorry, I'm not sorry. Like, okay, it's impactful. So I had made an investment group. I started a mobile home investing group with people I had met from FinCon, and also 2 women had approached me after the EYL tour when I had raised my hand that I was already investing in mobile homes. They wanted to do investing as well. So we formed our own group, and since the EYL tour, we have started forming our LLC. So we are a company called Black Legacy Venture Group. That's our new group, and it is geared toward helping people to find affordable housing through, really creative ways of finding that housing. We're not doing traditional, homes, that kind of thing. We're looking for really out the box ways to help when it comes to really the whole US's housing crisis. which is huge to my heart, especially that was what I did in a previous life, if you will, service coordination. So helping people in need, that's like my jam. So that came from this group. We've already made plans off to where we're going to invest, where we're going to look. I've already started forming relationships with park managers when it comes to mobile home parks. And an LLC, a business was formed from the EYL tour. Not only that, but I have been in talks with a person who is really big in the real estate game up north. And so that's been impactful, what he's been willing to reach back and teach me, and then what I've been able to give to him as well. And so that's been huge. And I'm seeing, after we have had a talk yesterday, and after our talk, it was like, man, we have so many connections that we didn't even know, but there's so many ways we can impact each other and create like this, this really good just system of helping each other, reaching back, well, what skill, you help me with this, what can I do for you? That kind of like vibe going on. And networking is not about that kind of like money exchange, or they're going to hire you and you're going to get paid for being a consultant for whatever. You can't approach a business like that, going after the money, and you can't approach networking like that. It's networking. You want to make sure that you can get something from the people you're talking to, but you're equally able to give back. So they're pouring into you and you're pouring back into them. No one feels taken advantage of. And that was, the people that were at the tour, they were giving. And so it was very nice in my talk with a gentleman I met there yesterday to really further. And because it's funny too, because you feel like sometimes that the knowledge you have is kind of like everyone knows it, but they don't. So it was really cool for me to be able to share my knowledge with him, and just, the things that we shared are going to be hugely impactful for both of our lives for years and years to come. That would not have happened if I had not been networking and gone to a networking event that EYL tour had. And to be real with you, it was an easy way to network. It was because it wasn't a huge VIP group. And so it kind of felt, there were a lot of us there. There were a lot of people, but it still felt kind of intimate. It felt that you can go up to anybody and just start talking. And that's what kind of just happened. You just go up to anybody and just start chatting. It was very chill, very relaxed. So I hope you have received the message of how important networking is. I hope you can see the impact that networking had on me from the tour. They have already opened up their dates and their tickets for their Atlanta leg of the trip. And let me, real quick too, people who went to the DC one with me were waiting for Atlanta to open up. And they were like, hey, we driving down there? So when I tell you to nab your ticket now, I mean it for reals. And people who just purchased the workshop in person, they were like, oh my God, I wish I had done the VIP. And I was working with Troy and his wife to try to get one of the girls who I met there into the VIP last minute and they were like, well, it's going to be hard, but they were so cool and it all ended up working out. So don't have FOMO, don't have regrets. You need to not only purchase your ticket to the EYL tour when it comes to your city, or just go, no matter where it is, grab the VIP. If you're going to do something, do it. Right? Don't half ASS through stuff. If you're going to do it, just do it. And for me, if I'm going to have my mom watch the mini, okay, if I'm gonna do all that and organize all that, best believe, I'm doing the whole experience. I'm doing the whole VIP situation. And it really, you get a huge, huge return on your investment into this. You're investing in yourself, in your future. I mean it. So check it out below. I have the link for the Earn Your Leisure, tour. Is going to be in Atlanta in January, from January 25th through the 26th. Go through the link below, click there, and go to their upcoming events. You'll see it where you can purchase either the live replay, just the workshop, or the VIP. But if you get the VIP tickets, okay, if you get the VIP tickets for EYL tour and you regret it, something's wrong with you, or you just didn't go. Because like seriously, it's impossible to not connect with people and not really get the huge ROI. So check out the link below. Let me know your comments. Did you go to the one in DC? Are you looking forward to them coming to your city? Do you need to be further convinced that you should, even if it's not in your city, you should still be driving out there, taking a quick flight out there? Okay, so do it. Okay, do it. I'm Valencia Morton, the Millionaires Mama. Check me out on the Instagram, okay, at Millionaires Mama, on my Facebook, Millionaires Mama, and millionairessmama.com. I'll be coming to you for part 3 very soon. That's 2 plus 3. Okay, there 2 plus 1, there's 3. Okay, part 3 will be the last part of my series, and I will talk to you guys soon. Blessings. Okay.